All right, now, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. And right away, let's share my screen here. The one and only, we have ET, the hip hop preacher who has a book, You Owe It to Yourself. And I'm looking forward to so many people listening right here, getting motivated. Check this out.
Do it your way. You don't need their permission, but you need yours. You don't need their permission, but you do need yours. You do need to look at yourself and declare who you are, and you need to believe it. You think my dreams are too big? I said, absolutely not. You're just telling them to the wrong person. For some of you, the reason why you're not taking advantage of this opportunity is not because you don't believe in it, you don't believe in you. In order.
And let me just stop right there and say that, that's motivational, give people time to tune in and everything. I know it's a late live video, but that's what I've been doing for the past couple of weeks. Everybody may be, well, some people say, no, they sleep by now. But if you're one of the people that's on the road, that's still working, still planning, and working around general schedules and so forth, you may still be up. I just want to take you over here because the window of opportunity of being a founder in VYB Business, that window is closing tomorrow, 11:59 PST. So we have a pretty good time frame. If this is your first time tuning in, that I said, I'm gonna have to definitely take the audience to overview of the vibe.io right here. This presentation is visualize your breakthrough. I know I've met a lot of people that want great things out of their lives, and if it was just a few things that they could have in place, they would be so much successful. They would even feel more empowered to do what they're wanting to do, and impact the world. And they have great ideas. They already have done so much great work. They have, whether it's a for-profit, non-profit business, and it's just so much that is offered, and so many talented people that are entrepreneurs. And we also know the terminology edutainer, and a blend of education and entertainment, and this business right here provides that. And on top of it, you're an entrepreneur. Oh my goodness, I got to share the screen with you so you could see, because we're just gonna have to get started with this presentation. It's amazing. I mean, literally, though, you can share your products and your services, and if you want to, you could sell their merch. But if you have your own merch, you can sell it too. I'm just saying. All right, I'm sharing my screen now. I want to share with you a disclaimer. The income examples presented in this VYB opportunity overview are for illustrative purposes only and do not guarantee earnings. Actual earnings vary based on factors such as individual effort, experience, skills, time investment, and market conditions. Many VYB participants earn little or no income, and some may incur expenses that exceed their earnings. Success requires consistent effort and is not guaranteed, and participants may incur costs for marketing, training, and personal purchases. A small percentage of participants achieve high earnings, usually over time. VYB is committed to transparency. For full income disclosure details, visit thevibe.io/policies. This presentation is for informational purposes only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. What do you want? You have big ideas. You see opportunities. You want to create, build, and succeed. For most people, the journey is not that easy. Despite ambition and drive, many face challenges that keep them stuck. What's stopping you? Here's the key issues I was talking about: lack of support for ideas, lack of startup capital, lack of space to create. And I was about to say lack of support for capital. And that was the first time I ever said that or made that, you know, mistake. I want to say that maybe that has been what it has been also, you know. Some people have not supported you in making money. So it's not necessarily about you asking somebody else for startup capital or to help you to get the money. It might have even just been if you had the support to work in what your business is to help you make more money. That's a different that's a spinoff on that too. Because sometimes people do just need people to believe in them or feel like they believe in. And regardless of some people say, I believe in myself and I don't care what nobody say. But for some reason, I think it's part of the human species, the human race, that something about wanting to surround yourself with like-minded people is a form of support. Something about that. Absolutely. Lack of space to create is a key issue for many people. Lack of time to manage, lack of knowledge to execute. And it could be a combination of all of these key issues. And like I heard on another YouTube that yes, of course, it could be more. Those are just some top of the list type of key issues. So note that there has been over 72,000 people now that have joined in this pre-launch phase of VYB, Visualize Your Breakthrough. The vision of VYB is to build a global community that empowers individuals to break barriers, achieve real results, and lead with purpose. Of course, every vision, it should, at least I think, I was just saying, involve people, okay? And people help people. Absolutely, somewhere down the line, whether they're the person that's the cashier, where you're making the purchase that's going to help you to impact the world with your business. Maybe you need a business sign, you need a business license, what have you. That person is part of your business. You had an experience helping toward your products or your services that you provide. There's a purpose for your vision, why you even an entrepreneur. Just to start with that. And we all have learned, even if you've been beginning the process of becoming an entrepreneur, you have some type of vision and it takes, it's a process. Okay. And partnerships you will develop over time. Sometimes it's the people you least expect. And then sometimes it's people like, wow, it is some success stories where people grew up together and so forth, and they can work in business for years to come. And then there's profits. And that's what entrepreneurs look for, to making money outside of providing a solution for a problem. And there's a mission for VYB, the business, and it's to inspire individuals to align with their true potential, embrace meaningful connections, and live boldly on their own terms. Now, of course, you some many people have heard, don't lean on to your own understanding. So there's something also about mentorship. And we got to remember, mentors help to save you time. Mentors have been through some of these things that you don't have to go through if you have the information that'll help you steer away from some time consuming, unnecessary potholes, if you will. Okay. You can go around them with mentors. So you may be a mentor yourself. So it's a lot of room in VYB. All right. And just think about the money. We know that money helps you with more capacity for things, help you to get past some of those other key issues that don't deal with money. So it's another mission. It takes money to make money. Start off with money. If sometimes you're able to start off with, like they say, making money out of thin air. But sometimes, like just the $9.99 that you'll see in VYB, it just positions yourself as an independent business owner to make money, and to elevate yourself into another membership that will unlock some of these other accesses that you would have as a vibe partner. All the education, it's so many different things you'll see in this presentation if this is your first time. Also, and if you're working or you're writing notes or you're just listening, you're vibing, you're thinking about things, and you have dreams as well, and somebody may have shared this video with you, or you just keep listening to this video over and over again because I don't say the same thing, or you listen to one of them time frames where it's something gonna be real funny, but you know at the same time, for the most part, I'm just imparting the information. I'm just sharing this window of opportunity. Okay. All right. So, and then definitely part of it is to make sure you see that I've been sharing this information so that way I can help you to, do what you want to do as far as delivering your products and services, as well as increase your revenues and income. That I have to share my referral link. My referral link is in the description area. Okay, absolutely. So I'm paying myself in essence if you decide to, make money too. Okay, so I'm just saying it just works. You're gonna see how it really works. And just throw that out there. It's a mission. Learn about a 3x10 force matrix, or AKA legacy network. Just something new. So before we get to that slide, because I know some people sometimes it's like double dutch. When am I gonna pause and play this video, or when I'm gonna press stop? That type of thing. So I want to give you something to look forward to. So you're going to discover so many other pieces of information, amongst the partnerships, having your business listed in an ecosystem that already has over 72,000 people. Just to know your business is in this ecosystem. You're going to develop some skills because we have education here. You're going to develop, maybe even just develop your business, because there's brand assistance as well to help you with your brand, or maybe a new brand or additional brand, and so forth. Okay, so definitely you want to demonstrate what you already know, get paid for that, because there are opportunities to create a webinar. You create one time, and then other people will be able to pay for it. All right, so we have a vibe ecosystem. And the ecosystem meaning all the different things, that you want to see work together. So in this instance, like we see, you get a chance to collaborate with your friends, family, take walks, maybe work from home, get some exercise. Maybe it's just a matter of hanging out with your friends, and maybe you're retired, or that's what you're looking forward to doing. But it's something that works systematically in your life, and at the same time, it's some things that you want to do, and it's very fulfilling for you. Visualize your breakthrough. What is that about? Because it could be comfort, it could be relaxing, it could be strategic, it could be so many different things. Okay, so think about that. And that's just showing you four screens, because it's what would that be? Just one dimensional? And I'll sometimes be thinking it's a two dimensional. It's definitely not three dimensional. But just imagine you can turn your paper over, and you may have some other drawings or ideas or notes or categories that you might want to list on your ecosystem. hmm So there are 7 powerful pathways in Vibe. You have Vibe Vault, it's streaming education. You have Vibe Tribe, community network. You have Vibe Global, content commerce. Vibe Brand Works, established in 2025, about business building. And Vibe Ventures is funding access. And you have Vibe Spotlight, brand visibility. And Vibe Style, merch movement. And each of the forward slides are going to give you details about each of those pathways. So we have Vibe Vault, will educate us with Forex, DeFi, and crypto. There will be live classes, sports betting. Oh my goodness, and how exciting is that about now? Okay, market insights, personal development, AI and marketing, faith-based academy. Also, there's Vibe Fitness, legend membership required. Okay, so think legend, think legend. We're going to get to that. Exclusive to Vibe Vault, fitness for every level, meal prep plans. There's a mindset. You want to be in as much physically fit shape you can be, or you want to work towards it at least, as well as everything else, emotionally, physically. Okay, besides physically. Okay, networking, content, branding, collaboration, commerce, monetization. Oh, your business is going global. It's already 160 different 100 over 160 different countries that is already involved with Vibe. You want to have your own tribe. So there's community, connection, support, mentorship, growth, networking, all in one ecosystem. And already over 72,000 people have committed themselves to checking out Vibe, whether or not they are going to choose to be a customer or Vibe partner. And we know as a customer, as it says, you'll have the opportunity to purchase Vibe products and bundles, unlock earnings from one level of affiliate commissions, and Vibe Partner available to Pro and Legend members. So you get a chance to convert Vibe bucks to cash, unlock full commissions, earn from Matrix, like the AKA Legacy Network, fast starts, and check matches. And even when you're a check match, oh, you're gonna match somebody else's check? Wow, you earn money. 100% or 50%. All right. Well, as a Vibe partner, you can be an independent Vibe partner as an IBO, independent business owner, for only $9.99. But overall, just wanted you to know that for a limited time, you can become a founder of the Vibe business. Literally today, because it's in the AM now. It's April 28th, 12:37. It almost said 12:38. All right, so Monday, April somebody's birthday. So just a note that is extraordinary. A lot of people's birthday, you know what I'm saying? But April 28th. And so just to note that, wow, you just want to get started right now. And even once it's past this time you see this video and the Vibe business has already launched, of course, I want you to use my referral link. Absolutely. There's still be opportunity to get your business to be looked at or in a realm ecosystem of over 70 at that time. I don't know how many people might be in it, because once a business is launched and people say, oh, okay, it's good, I see, all good, okay, then it's a whole lot of people. Some for it's just what it is. Some people are still working on giving themselves themselves a permission to make money outside of the brick and mortar job. Okay. And sometimes if it's just a little button here and there, they let it stop them. But there's some people that's just such troopers. That's amazing. Absolutely. Because, technology is technology. And, when you're learning it, and it's a blend of learning it, and sometimes it's just honestly, sometimes it's a glitch here or there. But just to know, now, right here, as of now, 12:39 a.m. I still was at 12:38. Okay, 12:39 a.m. April 28th. That is still a one-time offer here for only $25. It's called a charter membership, and it has access to an exclusive masterclass, VIP founder perks, and it's available during pre-launch only. Absolutely. So just imagine down the line, because back in time, you put $25 on the line, and you're able to ask it. No, I was trying to make another word that rhyme, but rhyme don't time. Just to know that it's always fun when you're sharing information and talking to yourself sometimes, but it's other people that's going to get the message. Just to know that it's a real thing, and I have fun. I enjoy doing these presentations, because you can tell it's just not Yeah, I need the money. I want the money, but at the same time, it's really nice too to share and impart this information to people that I know, and it's people that I want to know, and other people that's going to know. Absolutely, that visualize your breakthrough. I just never heard of a business that will allow you to showcase your products and services, and if you wanted to, you could sell their products. I've been in business, it's only automatic. I get to only sell their things. So this is really neat. VYB Business. Or if for every $25 charter membership sale, you get $10. That's called a fast start bonus. All right. So there's 5 ways to earn in this company. You have product of the product. Be a product of the product. Absolutely. Why not get education about cryptocurrency? It seems like there's new information all the time, but there's some people that are already millionaires is ready and prepared to teach as well, and it's really neat. Where we have direct sales, even if you get an opportunity to get a chance to have an honorable mention in one of the 7 pathways here, and you get a chance to sell your webinar. That's got to be ideal. We're going to talk about direct sales next. But note that the 3x10 matrix bonus is similar to, it is a AKA, imagine building a legacy network. All right. And then I just gave you an example of the fast start bonuses. That $25 is just an example. And so it technically will come to pass as you pay $15, you know, because you got $10 of it back. All right. To become a founder in this, this is another form of, maybe it possibly could be called a disruptive model. As I was speaking with some people, like, yeah, the same thing, we were in agreement. Have never heard of a business with such great windows of opportunity. Absolutely. There's definitely check match bonuses. You already know, to get a bonus or to match anybody else's check and you didn't do none of their work and you still get paid off what they did. Oh yeah, that's love. Now look, direct sales, buy ventures. It's an opportunity to participate, like what we see in Shark Tank. Okay. And there's a gentleman by the name of Mr. O'Leary who has invested $1.2 billion in this company. So that's pretty neat too, because there's so much talent everywhere. And you just never know what products you have to solve problems, or whether they're services prepared to be presented as if you're on Shark Tank, that it will impact the world. You never know. So vibe style is a form of expression. So if you have your own merchandise, you can sell your own merch. If you do not, and you at a later time, you can get that added. And then at the same time, knowing that Vibe Business also has its merchandise, you are in position, once you pay that $9.99 for the independent business owner, to be able to sell Vibe merchandise and get paid for it. Absolutely. Now, going forward, the Vibe Spotlight, that's visibility. That's what I was saying. Similar to a podcast, for somebody else to be talking about your products and services, that's really neat. And then you get more visibility, seem like that way. So it's a spotlight on your products and services that you get here. And even if you don't go on the podcast, the first week and so forth, I mean, even in pre-launch, there's over 73,000 people. It's still a 24-hour clock. How long and how often are they going to do the, what does that spotlight look like? I'm not sure yet. Okay. And, they're going to roll out some things when it launches. But for right now, what's behind this square, this button, figuratively speaking, I'm not sure, but I do know that it's similar to a podcast, and honorable mentions are really huge. Okay. All right. Why vibe? Why vibe? Why a brand on vibe? That's what maybe I could do another video about. But yeah, just to note that if you need assistance with your websites, you may know how to build websites. There you go. There's direct sale. If you have somebody else that needs help, it's just a plethora of people that can help. Literally, whether it's you, somebody else, and somebody that's already established to assist with you, helping you to make direct sales. That's what we call a legacy network, working together for all of our legacies. It's really neat. So now what you see here is a legacy network, which I was sharing about the 3x10 force matrix. This is an AKA, as known as a legacy network. And just to simplify it, because it just looked like maybe to some people it's like a lot, but you go from the left, say we're going to focus on legend, like I said in the beginning. We're going to focus on 1,750 points, and then we're going to know that this is level 10, and there are legendary member perks. So this is the goal right here. All right, and then we'll get 40%. It's a 40% line max, because sometimes it's some people that are doing such a phenomenal job, and they're just running away with the money, running away with it. So they said up to 40% will be the max. All right. Just to know the kind of like, not really to capture like the cap, put a cap on each team, but there is a business plan, it's a compensation plan. Just like, even if you're still working a job, there's some type of plan, and it works a certain kind of way. So this is how Vibe is working. And you go up here to direct sales, you have Vibe partner, you have customer, you have direct up to 30%. That over here, you have level 2 up to 15%. Hmm. So we want to say, do you want your, like, it's like if you would think first level, 30% to pay you 30% versus 100% versus, you know, more than 30%. You, and then you would have access to, and the connector. Let me go line by line here. It looks like, but no, this is an area. Level 2 is up to 15%. It's not that it's talking about low money. Like they say, some people say, "Oh, I don't want to talk about the little numbers," but sometimes, that may be the case, especially when you thinking about dreaming big, and then you scale back and start thinking like, oh man, I thought we were talking about the big numbers. But the other people, they say, oh no, I'm not sure about that. And then people tell them, well, just cancel out the extra zeros on the end, and then wherever you're comfortable talking about money, we'll talk from there. So I'm just saying, VYB Business can stretch your imagination. Absolutely. And then, as you see right there, that's the $9.99 for the VYB Partner IBO. And then there's Legacy Rewards. That's where we want to be. Yeah, I was saying, keep in mind at the beginning of this presentation, a legend. Okay, you want to think about $249.99, and plus the $9.99. But you don't have to be there. You can just start with the $9.99. I'm just saying the goal should be legend. And then some people are like, no, like, tell them no, they need to get all the access when they first start. It's up to you all. Absolutely. It's up to you. And then there's the 250 PCV, which actually stands for personal commissionable volume. And that's right here when you go back to look at this video, because you may have been working and driving at this time that you heard it, that you can definitely go on myvibe.io as well later, or now, or pause and play with whichever you want to do. You're an entrepreneur, that we just know that there's plenty of information here. Oh, let me go back. Somebody's looking at that. I can only imagine. Okay, so I'm just saying this is the goal. This to become a legend. And if you start out as a legend, it'll help you on this matrix here, or yeah, this legacy network. So, and just imagine when you start in a business, they're gonna allow you to start at level 1 through 5, and you're gonna get a fast start bonus, and it says up to $3 per membership. Because if you're not on one of these levels, I think is level Hmm. Fast start is level 1 right here, where it's 40 PCV, and which you also get level 1 is 40 PCV right there. Then level 2 up here, it says rookie, and that would be connected for 45 days. And then you would get the fast start bonuses of for level 1. There, and so you'll see here you have to it says up to $3 per membership. You got the level 1 through 5 and a fast start business. So this is where, as a connector, that's 500 points, 500 personal commissionable volume points. Even without seeing those people, that's what they're sharing. You could be on level 5 and making money and not have got enough people on your team to equate to, meaning those PCVs numbers to equate to where the personal commissionable volume criteria would be in order to get paid for the just that. Okay. But some people in a larger family, they're able to do this really quick. Yeah, because they would have, say, for instance, that's a little different on this one. But there's one that shares about how many people there are on their first line, second line, third line, so forth, and they can figure out how much money get paid. Oh, one more thing on that side, right there. Okay, so you can start again, like I said, $9.99. You want to start with more, then that's $39.99, and the person you will earn 40 PCV, and as a pro, a 159.99, and so forth. And you see it here, and that will influence. This unlocks. I said influence, and well, true too. It unlocks this side of the legacy network. Okay, so the key is to have as many PCV as possible to maintain one of these levels that you may like: a promoter, influencer, icon, legend. Okay, that'd be pretty neat. Now, going forward, you want to get started now. There is a premium legend membership of $249.99 per month. And so, why not monetize it, maximize it, turn knowledge into income with insights? What does that look like? Turn knowledge into income with insights. Maybe it sounds like a man. What I say the other day too. It just seems like, it's right there. Turn knowledge into income with insights, funding and earning opportunities. I messed around and looked at the time. It's almost 1 o'clock now. But like I said, we are walking through this PowerPoint. Absolutely. So the key is to get back to sharing with you all as a legend. It fully unlocks all the elevate, Vibe Vault, Vibe Global, Market Insights, Vibe Adventures, or I'm sorry, Vibe Ventures, and Vibe Style. Okay, just in the criteria is what you see to the right. Once you complete these, you get an opportunity to access these other portions of Vibe membership, you're going to be phenomenal as well. So it says optional. You're phenomenal in your own right anyway, right now. But I'm just saying it's definitely an opportunity for you. Okay. So think about it. $9.99 monthly independent business owner. And then going forward, amen. It is going forward. Yes, it is. Your journey begins with Vibe. Over 70,000 people since January 10th have joined the thousands who have already signed up. So every second counts. Get with the person who invited you and get started today. Okay, just a quick playback. Get back with the person who invited you and create a free account. Set up your profile and enable Telegram notifications next. Again, yes. Enable the Telegram. Do you hear me while you acting out? Okay. And then, all right. I will save that slide for another time. I was thinking about. Okay, but at any rate, it's set up your profile and enable Telegram notifications. So if somebody wants to email you some, um, or they use Vibe as well, that's helpful. All right, so now the other thing is you want to click on Vibe Partner and get your referral link. Okay, Vibe Partner and get your receipt. Okay. All right. Man, let me sign in right there. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Because I just want to show you it's a working meeting, okay? Man. All right. I think I got to do it one more time. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. So I'm looking for what? Okay. Do you see Vibucks? But I'm not sure we're there. Okay, click on Vibe Partner and get your referral link. All right, schedule your launch call and share the opportunity. All right, so you want to call as many people as possible. Some people use a company uses Telegram. It may be some other call you want to do, three-way, or you definitely want to do a launch party. You want to go on Facebook. That'd be cool. All right, so legend, become a product of the product. Discover, develop, demonstrate everything about Vibe and how it relates to you. And as the disclaimer that I read at the beginning, so you must have to read at the end. And before I do that, I want to tell you your journey begins with Vibe. Absolutely. And it is almost fine time to read that. Yes, the income examples presented in this Vibe opportunity overview are for illustrative purposes only and do not guarantee earnings. Actual earnings vary based on factors such as individual effort, experience, skills, time, investment, and market conditions. Many Vibe participants earn little or no income, and some may incur expenses that exceed their earnings. Such requires consistent effort and is not guaranteed, and participants may incur costs for marketing, training, and personal purchases. A small percentage of participants achieve high earnings, usually over time. Vibe is committed to transparency. For full income disclosure details, visit thevibe.io/policies. This presentation is for informational purposes only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. All right, so Double G um, is going to come back to the office. Shout out to you. We're vibing. Absolutely. There's so many more people that's out there. I want to go here and say it's wonderful to work with a group of people that are so very diligent and receptive to knowing that they've been assisted. Shout out to you all. And this is great. Look, we're at 70. I'm not sure if you can see that. Let me share my screen. Yep, yep, real quick. Absolutely. Look at 5 right there. Look at that. 72,947 community members are within VYB. And then there's a New Year's in last 24, 25 hours. Oh my God, 25 hours. Oh my God. When the last time you heard that? 24 hours right there. Absolutely. And if it was something else, let me stop sharing. I think on our presentation here, it said you owe it to yourself. This one says, yeah, oh yes, well, my daughter, my son. Oh, well, I'm just thinking, I'm like my son. Oh my God, it's amazing. No, my goodness, I just thinking about there is a lot going on. Your journey begins with vibe. How exciting! Amen. Maybe somebody's laughing and texting me. They know. Oh my God, I'm getting sleepy. Lord Jesus. Okay, please note that I did stop sharing, and I am going to um, just believe that more people are, and I don't care if they call it, oh, waited to the last minute, because you have just been working on making an executive decision, and because when you put your information or your mind to where you want to work within to learn, because every time we think about a business, you got to learn something. I don't care. You got to learn something. Okay, that you were ready to do that, you're ready to roll up your sleeves. That's for me have been a reason why it has taken some time. It's not about being lazy or procrastinating or anything. Okay, it could be strategically thinking over time. Now the other thing is knowing that there's still time to become a founder in a business that may be a disruptive business, and if for the test of time, this ecosystem will continue to grow and grow and grow, and more you have more visibility, which we can call as well opportunity for other people to see, lay eyes on your products, your services, your business name somewhere in the ecosystem, okay, of entrepreneurs called VYB. Visualize your breakthrough. And with that in mind, everybody, please share this video with somebody that maybe they're a truck driver or they work late night shift and they're still dreaming too. All right. So appreciate you and come on in. Let's vibe. Let's vibe.